Sorry, everyone. If it feels like you're coming in the middle of an inside joke, it was not an intentional inside joke, but Donna's joining us, but she has to leave real soon. And so as soon as we started the live stream, she disappeared. So we're like, we thought we had you for at least 5 minutes.
5 minutes, come on.
I did disappear. Oh wait, I'm right here.
I know you're here now, but you disappeared. That's why we were laughing so much. Because you literally disappeared for when we first started the stream, so that was funny.
Oh my god. I didn't even see me disappear. That's how quickly I disappeared and appeared.
I didn't even get the laughter started, which as we all know I always say that's one of my body's favorite things to do is laugh and have fun.
Yeah.
So what are we actually talking about? Bodies are magic, so are you. Hello, Ola. Yeah, so we just wanted to pop on and do this. These lovely ladies are hosting me for a 3-day body class, and we were just talking about bodies in general. And hey, Kathy, what's going on here? We don't know. we like to talk about bodies. Basically, we were taking our Create meeting live. Because we were talking about the bodies and such a gift, and you were like, oh, we have all these stories about what happens when we work with our bodies or after a body class or anything. It's like, and so I'm gonna put actually, because Donna needs to leave soon, so I don't know if you have any fun stories. Because here's the thing, guys, bodies are magic, right? And as I put in the description, bodies are magic. So are you. And so often I encounter people thinking, oh, it's all my body being the magic one, or I'm the magic one and I have to lug the body around. But I'm like, well, what if we both are magic? And then what happens when we work together to that magic? Spoiler alert, it gets greater. So
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to put Donna on the spot and ask her to share a story about some of the magic stuff that's occurred with her and her body.
Yeah, well, I love that question. I would say just the starting of this, like disappearing and appearing, like I would say the magic of bodies is something that you can't plan for it. You can't try to do it. You can't control it into existence or out of existence. It actually is just a naturally occurring phenomena that I'm really grateful for you, because I've taken body classes with you several times, and each time it's just weird. You go to this class and you run these body processes that are inexplicable for the most part. And then for me, every single time I've done it, when I leave, I'm like, how come my whole business changed? Do you know what I mean? Like it's your life, your body they're not really separate, and it's not an explainable, controllable thing. Does that make any sense?
Well, it does to us, but we're weird.
Thank God you guys are weird. This is why I adore you. I like hanging out with you guys.
Absolutely. Well, I know, and Julie, you had a story you were sharing in the Create meeting that we're like, let's talk about that on the.
Yeah. So I was on my way to my first facilitators training in Costa Rica, and I had actually forgotten I asked this question, but probably a month prior to, I was like, hey, body, will you help me? Will you assist me in being more aware? Totally forgot about it. And so arrive in Costa Rica, and there's like a long bus ride through the mountains, and it's nighttime, so it's in the dark, down these winding roads. And I was starting to get car sick, and so I was trying to use all my access tools, and I was like, okay, who does it belong to? Not changing. Okay, what about clearing entities? Okay, not changing. All right, and I kept trying, and it wasn't getting any better. And I finally went, all right, body, what? And I almost threw up. Like, I intensified. I was like, oh my God, stop the bus. And they come to a screeching halt. And then once we stopped, the driver was like, wow, I just had to pull the emergency brake. And it's really good thing that we did it here, because down the next hill, or down the next curve is a steep hill, and I don't know if we could have stopped. So I wasn't willing to be aware that we were about to crash, but my body was. And, thankfully I'd asked that question about, hey, help me be more aware, because I'm dumb sometimes.
Well, and
So.
and that's what I love. It's like bodies can help us be more aware, but so many people try to turn it into what I call the magic 8 ball. The responsible party for the awareness is like, oh, my body's aware, not me. And I always like to correct. It's like, no, you're aware. Your body's aware. Your body's more willing to be aware without filters or judgment.
Yeah.
We like our filters and judgments, and I'm always asking people, it's like, what if you could be as aware as your body without the filters and judgments? Because you can't. It's not that your bodies are more aware. It just has less, we're public. It has less crap in the way. PG rating. But it has less points of view. It has less judgment, and it's not that it's more aware. It's that it's willing to be aware of more without filtering it, without thinking, what does it mean, and is willing to receive things like the bus talking to it. My brakes are bad. My brakes are bad. My brakes are bad. Right. And when Julie originally told us the story, she's like, yeah, it was a really rough stop too, which didn't help wanting to throw up and everything. And when we mean winding road, we mean the roads are windy roads.
And scary too.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And so for me, because we don't want to take forever, because we all know I can talk. But I have so many stories about my body contributing information of whether it's asking my body, I'm lost in an airport in a foreign land, and which direction do I go? Or, my body suddenly feeling nervous, and so I shouldn't be in that location anymore. I have so many magical stories, and I actually had a point to this and it went away. I have so many magical stories, and for me, are you gonna say something, Donna?
Yeah, this really, I'm getting a sense of the communion that we have as a being and a body as you're talking. I don't know if it
did your sound. Will you mute and unmute again? Your sound went wonky. Did you hear that too, Julie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How's that now?
Still crunchy.
Still it literally sounds crunchy. It's sad.
Okay, I'll just not say anything.
No. Say something.
Speak
Is
up.
it better now? I'll just be here. I'll just be present and grateful to be here.
Well, no, the energy of whatever you were saying was
what you were saying, though.
Yeah.
Well, if it's crunchy, can you hear now?
We can hear you. Keep going.
Yeah,
Okay.
Just say it quickly.
I was just going to talk about the communion of beings and bodies is what,
Yeah.
like there you have a being, you have a body, and they work together. It's exactly what you're saying, and it's landing in my universe is pretty much what I was going to say.
Well, and that's why I said that. It's like, what if the body is magic and the being is magic? And what happens to the magic when it works together? Because, for me, I've always been about with the body, not for the body or against the body, but actually with the body. And so, because, we're talking about the body class, because you guys are hosting me for a 3-day body class in Utah. Come and play. And it's at my house. I'll make you guys coffee. In my new coffee machine that everybody knows I'm obsessed with. And we always have the most amazing conversations.
We do.
Whether it's in a body class or just amazing conversations with people who are with their body. It doesn't even have to be in a class situation. But when it is in a class situation, I find it funny. People are like, well, of course you have interesting conversations because you're just laying there. And I'm like, no, we have interesting conversations because we're actually allowing the communion with our bodies and the awareness from our bodies. And a lot of people just think bodies are about what it wants to eat, what it wants to wear, and who it wants to shag, right? But it's so much more than that. That's just the beginning. Oh, and Kathy said the synergy, right? And great reminder with. Yeah, with, my friends, with. You know, I'll tell my favorite story about with really quickly, because we're already 10 minutes in. And the short version is I was supposed to push my niece out of a snowbank, her car, not my niece, she wasn't in there, the car was. And I asked my body, because you know, when you're working with your body, you're like, you ask them a question. So I'm like, hey body, can we push this car out of the ditch, or do we need help? Right? Should I go get a neighbor or something? And my body's like, no, we can do it. I'm like, great, here I go. And I push, and nothing. And I tried everything, and I got mad at my body. I'm like, body, you said we could do this. So I tried cardboard, I tried kitty litter, I tried, you know, swearing at it. That nothing worked. So
That often helps.
it works. It does, I'm telling you. And I tried talking to the car, everything. The car's like, just push me. I'm like, ah. Anyways, so what I finally realized I was doing is I said, body, can we do this? And the body said, yes, we can. And then I said, here I go. And in that minute I did, I shoved my body aside and wasn't doing it with my body. I was doing it for my body. Right. And I see people do, and then I went, oh, sorry, body. Yeah, let's do this, both of us. And the car immediately came out of the snow. But I see people do that all the time when they're trying to change their body, heal their body, or anything like that. It's like, body, what do you require for X, Y, and Z result? Mm-hmm. Which, hey, I'm so happy that you're talking to your body and asking it questions. Thank you. But then what I see people doing all the time is they're like, hey, body, what do you require? X, Y, Z. And the body goes, I would like this. And then we, the infinite beings, go, okay, I'll do that for you. For you. Once again, taking the body out of the computation, which actually can slow down the change. And so or eliminate it. Minor detail. And so you really want to be like, hey, body, what do you require? X, Y, Z. The body goes, this. And we go, okay, here we go. Let's do it. I'll do it with you, you know. So if the tip I can give today, you guys take anything away from this, is just please do it with your body, not just for your body. Because in for, it requires judgment, it requires separation, it requires superiority. Whereas the synergy, as Kathy said, or the communion, as Donna said, it's like work with your body. You know, and that's in essence what Julie did with her story too, was like, hey, body, help me be more aware. And then she was with her body and able to receive the information of brakes are bad. I'm going to make you feel sick so that you have to stop the bus.
Good excuse to stop the bus.
Exactly. Because the body's like, we're not going to die today, which we're grateful. You did not.
Me too.
We like you, the infinite being, and your cute little body. So, you know, I'm going to ask all of you who are watching now or in the future, what magic with your body can you acknowledge? Look at those times and acknowledge it so it exponentializes and grows greater. And then also look at the times where you didn't think you quite got the change that you thought you should. And it's like, I asked my body and it lied to me, or I did it wrong, or whatever it is, and you didn't quite get, well, were you doing it for your body or with your body? And this is not to judge yourself, but just to really look at it and go, oh, okay, that's where I was functioning from. I'll do it with my body now, because just that shifts and changes so much, you guys. So, yeah, so that's my challenge for all of you guys. Is acknowledge the fun and play, and then, and just look at it, not to judge it, but to be like, oh, I did shove my body aside, but celebrate that you actually asked your body. I'm thrilled with that. Donna's so cute. I know you need to go. We're going to go too.
Well, I'm going to pop off right now, but I just wanted to thank you because my body actually relaxed so dynamically just while you were talking about it. It's so funny because words and energy, there's an energy behind the words that my body picks up that's non-cognitive. And I'm so grateful. Just whatever just happened energetically was amazing. And I just want to invite, if anybody has questions about this class or is interested in coming to this class or a different class with Danielle, I am happy to connect with you. You can ping me on in any way that you find you're able to do so. And I am happy to answer any questions or assist you in any way in getting to whatever classes that you're desiring with Miss Danielle. So I'm going to pop off and go swimming and take my body for a swim in the cornfield out in the country.
I'm jealous.
Fun. I know, me too. All right,
Okay,
thanks,
bye, you
Dana.
guys.
Yeah, and we're not going to be on too much longer either. And I'm going to pop the body class in there. It's like I said, it's in Utah. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. I get to serve people coffee.
We always have fun.
I know. It's like,
I was actually, I usually, I go back and listen to the recordings of class here and there. And usually when I'm hosting another body class, I'll go listen to the last class that we did. And we could pull a giggle track out of that one. Like, it is so funny.
I know. I like to disabuse the notion that bodies are serious.
Yeah.
Bodies are fun. Bodies like to laugh.
Yes.
And so I always try to have a lot of laughter. I always try to have a lot of laughter in mine because it just changes so much. I love it.
Yeah.
All right.
We had some amazing conversations too. Like some of the things I was like, wow, I don't remember that. That was really cool. I need to apply that.
Yeah, and my life changes too. And I've done so many Access 3-day body classes.
Mm-hmm.
I've been a 3-day body class facilitator for over
Since the beginning of 3-day
Yeah.
body process facility.
Yeah, since the beginning. Yeah, because I was the original body class coordinator, so I helped start the department and everything. And I was like, so over a decade, it's like a long time, a very long time, and I love it. So, and thank you, Donna, for putting the link in. Come and play, and yeah. So just be with your body, you guys. This is gone on long. I know your body. You're like, move. Yeah, go move. Go with your body. Go just be with your body. Have fun with your body. And yeah, words have an energy. That's energy of words. That's why I love that class. I have that class, energy of words.
Yeah.
And your body listens to it. But that some of that relaxation Donna was feeling, I know, is because of that's with your body.
Yeah. Well, you and I were talking the other day, and you were pointing out to me to acknowledge how much communion I have with my body, that I can do what I do, but I didn't get it in the sense that I just got it now. Like
Do as in she's a yoga teacher as well, of the number of things that she does, yoga and Pilates, and she has this amazing communion with her body when she's teaching a class.
Yeah. And I really didn't get, I was like, oh, I was with my body. Like, it wasn't like, I'll do it for you. It was, that was part of what makes it work, which I didn't get. So awesome.
Yeah. And that's the fun and ease, when you're having fun and ease, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
We are.
Okay.
Yeah. Come play. Oh, when is the class?
Stories of your own.
It's July 19th, 20th, and 21st. And it'll be beautiful in Utah. Come and play. For those of you who like outdoorsy things, we were talking about that. And a lot of people don't know that we even have a lot of hot springs around this area. We have the salt flats. We have hiking. It's absolutely
We have
amazing.
the most beautiful mountains, just like a short drive away. You can go drive up the canyons if you're not somebody that likes to get out of the car and go hike or climb or bike or whatever. Like,
drive.
just go be there. It's wonderful.
And when we say short drive away, I'm talking 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You can see it. It's like the
It's
mountains are
right
there. Sometimes we forget. It's like every time somebody comes and visits me, they're like, oh my gosh, those mountains are so close. I'm like, oh, I forget that. They're just
because they're just part of my peripheral vision all the time.
So yeah, Utah's beautiful. Come and play. And come laugh with us, play with us, be with your body, and have a fantastic day. Sometimes I don't know how to end these things. So have fun. Be with your body. Don't judge yourself too harshly. And be magical, because you are.
Yay.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Bye.